Okay, so this is your turtle collection. I think I have I have different ones. I think I have a lot that you don't have, but you also have a lot that I don't have. Like I don't remember some of these. And is this Fugitoid?
That is Fugitoid. Krang, Shredder.
You know, why did Krang always come in this shitty look like thing? He never did he have it in the cartoon? Like
he did, but he didn't use it that much. But he did have that in the cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, I think I remember it now. Yeah, but it's like it wasn't used very often. But you want to have him in the body, like you know the body that he's in all the time.
Well, that was the thing that came out originally, and then the body didn't come out until later. And I remember even after I think the Ninja Turtles 3 came out in the theaters, that's about when they released the body finally. And I remember I wasn't even into Ninja Turtles anymore by that point. And I remember walking into like Woolworths or something like that and seeing Krang's body, and I was like, oh man, like it's a shame I'm no longer into Ninja Turtles because I always wanted that. Damn! But anyway, so Casey Jones.
Lawbreakers, eat scum, shit biscuits. Well, it's funny, in the cartoon, he's such a psychopath.
Catch you on the slopes, punk.
This guy's a psycho!
And you never see his face, so and that makes him even more mysterious. But in the movies, they made him more like down to earth, actually, and you know he actually takes off his mask, and you know, and then in like the new movie, he's in that too, and it's like I never knew Casey Jones was so involved because in the show he wasn't really like in it a whole lot.
Taste fresh lumber, lawbreakers.
Oh, about Splinter, you know, my Splinter was always naked all the time because that stupid cloth thing keeps coming out.
Yeah, actually, my Shredder over there is naked. I lost.
You lost his cape.
His cape. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing came off.
Maybe you have the cape. I don't know.
You know what I have to say? I'm impressed that you got Shredder to stand up because he would never stand.
The thing about Shredder is look how he stands. Like I actually always hated him. There's other Shredders like this one here that I always like better. Because I'm missing the things. This was Slice and Dice Shredder, and he's supposed to have spinning things, which I'm missing. But I always liked him better because, like, I think he kind of looked a little more like the one on the TV show, and he also is like standing more upright. Like, look at how the original figure stands. He's all like who stands like that? I mean, I guess if you're a ninja, you stand like that, but. This is the other
Super Shredder.
Super Shredder. He's like really cool.
It's a Super Shredder!
Well, the thing that's cool about Ninja Turtles is how after the movies started coming out, they started making action figures of the movie characters then. And then it was like, you know, there was just no limits to how many toys.
From the movie characters, here's Toka and Razor.
Yeah, who everybody called Bebop and Rocksteady,
yeah,
regardless.
Wolf, snapping turtle, incredible.
Everybody wanted to see Bebop and Rocksteady in the movies, but this is what we got instead. For what reason, I don't know. But
I think the reason was because they couldn't get the rights to the cartoon. They only had the rights to the comics.
I wish to create more mutants to use against the turtles.
That'll be nice.
What do you notice about Toka or
Oh, they're like the same exact like it's like they took the same action figure and
it's like the same weapons and everything.
Yeah.
This is Genghis Frog, which, by the way, if you watch the show, like, they all look like frogs, but the action figure, like, it doesn't look anything like this on the TV show.
Yeah, that's true. They look way... I think that what they tried to do was make all the action figures, when it was, like, all frogs or all turtles, they did a good job making them look unique.
Right.
Like, the Raphael Ninja Turtle doesn't look like the Michelangelo one.
Yeah.
And then Leonardo, like, they made their colors a little different in there.
No, you skedaddling frogs. You don't be escaping from old Leatherhead.
Leatherface, his jaw always used to come off.
Leatherhead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll start again. Leatherhead here, his jaw always used to come off, like his top jaw. So I always found it annoying playing with Leatherhead all the time. Yeah, because it like always came off.
That's
so
disgusting.
Yeah.
Leatherhead. I used to say Leatherhead too. Leatherface. I mean, I'm still doing it.
Yeah, it's because you know when I knew about Leatherhead obviously before I knew about Leatherface because I was a little young, I guess, to be watching movies like that.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
But then when I found out about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was like, oh.
Leatherface.
And then they started having all these disgusting characters.
Yeah, disgusting.
Like Muckman.
Muckman.
And,
Oh, and Eyeball Joe. That's Eyeball Joe in the trash can.
Yeah, Eyeball Joe.
Eyeball Joe.
Yeah. Muckman and Joe Eyeball.
Do you know what Mutagen Man's real name was?
I don't remember.
Seymour Guts. Because you know why? Because you see his guts. So that's those are all the disgusting characters, and this guy was kind of, I don't know, kind of gross too. He's got like snot all over him and stuff.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, look at that. He's got like a peg leg with a pizza. Tilt that around a little bit to see the top of the pizza.
And those are most of the gross guys I have, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, then they just started releasing so many different versions of the Turtles. It was like, you know, I remember on the back of the box, like when you buy the action figure, like the cardboard on the back actually showed all the different action figures you can get. But then it got to the point where they kept shrinking them smaller and smaller to fit more and more. And then it got to the point where they just stopped doing it because they couldn't fit them all. There are too many. And that's when I started to lose track, and I stopped, you know, lost interest in collecting Turtles.
It's Baxter.
Did they ever make a human Baxter Stockman?
Maybe later on. Not as far as I know. I don't remember ever seeing that. This is Rappin' Mike. That's ridiculous. He's got like the clock, and you know, like the 80s, like in the boombox and everything. That's a funny character. And then there's like Wacky Action Splinter.
That's supposed to be Splinter.
Here he goes. Wow,
What the hell?
that is wacky.
Well, what's he supposed to do? Is he?
That's what it does. This is the TMNT toothbrush. You're supposed to put batteries in it and brush your teeth. Brush, 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 brush. Ha! Anyway, so you put him under here, and you're supposed to get mutagen. Unfortunately, I don't have any mutagen, but you put the mutagen like in there, and the mutagen goes all over him.
That was like disgusting. It's like, what's the point of this? Like, it's like to torture like somebody with like a. Look, it's like a toilet.
And then this was the retro catapult.
Oh, that thing. Oh, and it came in ooze. Like the ooze came in this thing.
Yeah.
And it used to get really disgusting because if it gets on your carpet and it picks up all the like the dirt and stuff, like it gets really nasty.
And here we have the turtle party tubes. And what you wouldn't believe is that the turtle party tubes also came with a joke book, and the jokes had to do with the party tube. So you would get really funny jokes like, "What's tubular and spins round and round? A sewer party tube in a whirlpool."
He calls the toad truck? That's a toad? He calls the toad truck.
The Uzi, it was like a fake pizza parlor, basically. And
they make a fake pizza parlor.
Yeah, like the turtles would come up, and it was like to attract the turtles, and then they come up and get shot with ooze.
Wow. It's like the coyote trying to track the Roadrunner with birdseed.
Okay, so in here were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle VHS tapes, which were released by FHE back in the day, before they were on DVD.
Yeah, FHE.
FHE.
And Deke.
Yeah. Another thing about these is that
the Burger King Kids Club.
Yeah, the Burger King Kids Club also had like a deal with FHE. Turtles Awesome Easter. That's like the last episode. That's the first episode, I think, of season 5, which is on the season 4 DVD set of the Turtles.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But that's the VHS tape of it.
Oh, actually, by the way, I think this is called The Turtle and the Hare. But they changed it to the Turtles Awesome Easter just to make it about the Easter Bunny.
And also these tapes were also sometimes divided up into different series. Like there was the Big Adventures tapes, the Bodacious Big Adventures. You can see that there's all different of those. And then there was also down here they had the Hollywood Dudes series, and then there were the Sewer Hero series, Colorform set. You could remember these things? You would stick these.
Oh my god!
You would stick those on there.
I remember these.
Yeah, and you would have like the the background, which would be like the turtle's lair, and you could put the turtle in the lair, and like the Mousers are coming to attack.
I remember this.
And like, oh, here comes Shredder.
Here comes Shredder.
And Krang. And look, they don't have Krang in his body.
And you make it look like they're fighting and stuff. You know, you put in all these different like poses.
Shredder! Like, this is one where they had the turtles in those outfits where they were always undercover.
Yeah.
Like, undercover Dawn.
Well, that one he's got the rubber mask, which they didn't. Well, you know what they used to do in the show? They would either have a rubber mask that wasn't like that. It would be like that weird, like bald face, like Tor Johnson
mask.
But then they used to do these things without a mask, where it was like just a fedora hat and like.
Like, wouldn't the teacher or the kids or the teacher, wouldn't they know that, like, hey, you know, there's fucking, like, mutant turtles in the class?
I mean, do people in trench coats and fedora hats usually sit in children's classrooms? And it sounds like
how weird of a scene
pedophiles.
Is this? I bet you didn't know that Raphael was 5'1". He's 15 years old.
So they're pretty short.
Yeah, they're pretty short. Wow, Donatello's only 4 foot.
What?
Brown Chuck and Dirtbag. I can't believe that they had a figure called Dirtbag. Yeah, this doesn't really work very well anymore, but this is supposed to talk.
You know what's funny? That I have video of you doing that already.
What? See?
Yeah.
Turtle power. Turtle power. Turtle power.
So, in other words, we kind of have done this video in a way.
Oh!
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Here's the original Michelangelo, and here's a later version of Michelangelo. And that'll be another $5, like, out of your pocket. Just look at the sports Raphael. Look at this one. I don't even know what this is. What is he doing? Like, look at that. Raphael goes to the moon. Parachuting Donatello. I've never even seen that one, actually. Happy birthday, Leonardo. Another version yet of Michael. Oh, this is the one where you can store stuff in the shell. Yeah, I've got these actually. Yeah. You can store like little Chinese stars and pizzas and stuff in there. Like, I would always show this guy to my sister, and she would always be like, "What is that guy? That guy's just disgusting." This is one of the original toys. This one was pretty cool. Like, that's a pretty like cool, like serious robotic looking action figure. That guy's cool. What a stupid character. Like, all you want to do is just beat up on that character. Like, hacker with the axe, sticking the drill like in her ass, smash her. It's basically all just abuse.
In your mind, you would imagine like these battles that they're having, and you just be like, ah!